Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of the BIY Build It Yourself series where we go through and we're building blueprints from scratch. I started a completely new game. I actually downloaded Factorio from the Factorio site, and I'm playing straight fresh. I have none of my rail books. I have none of my personal blueprints on me. This is all brand new stuff. We've already gone through a rendition and a half so far. When it comes to the book. So, the last thing I need to really work on are rocket control units. At this stage right here, I wasn't really too sure how I wanted to get red circuits, green circuits fed to the speed modules. And then I also need processing units to get to the rocket control units as well. I kind of feel doing something like this on the outside to feed them would be just terrible waste. So let's see if we can draw some inspiration from some of our other builds. We have a military science blueprint. And this wasn't too terrible. This was a 1-to-3 ratio for the firearm magazines, which then fed into the AP rounds. So this worked out pretty well, even though one of the designs like we originally were trying to go with was like something like this. Like a weird 3-point star or something, because then the neat thing about this was going to be is I could direct feed all of this, but the problem I really had was trying to get resources to each machine and then also out of each machine. It didn't really work. So like this was going to be the output, right? And then that would be long inserter, and that would be easy enough. But then also like, how do we get resources in? Well, that means I need a belt here. And then I also need another belt here, bringing in stuff, which is then like this and this and underneath. And I didn't come to a conclusion that made me happy. And for compactness sake, this worked out the best. It just did. I don't have any notes. So that worked out well. Even though I love direct feeding stuff, if ever I can, I kind of think it's the way to play. So I'm going to leave that there as a template of what not to do, right? So what if we did something like this? Okay, bear with me now. Processing units, output, red greens. So how compact can I make this? This seems a lot less crap. Yeah, this is a lot less crap than this, because what this really turned into is if we spread this out all the way, right? Just spread it all the way out. This was using a ton of extra space for really no reason. There'd be these gaps here, which I could put an entirely new factory, right? But it doesn't make any sense for ratio's sake. I think this works out well. It feels a little iron heavy, but we're talking late game, right? Like we should if we don't have the iron by now, then I don't know what to tell me about it. Another thing we could do for compactness sake. Am I out of underneath these? Nope. The game just doesn't want to comply. We could do something like this, but this also seems like a gratuitous waste of iron. And then output to that. That seems really dumb. Alright, so processing units, red greens, output. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think so. So I need 30 of these things. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ugh. Okay, this is going into the failed pile. Or the failed pile sounds so rude. It's in the pre-prototyping stage verification tequila banana slammer. I don't know. I wasn't sure where any of that was going. In the prototype bin, obviously. This looks kinda suck. How many do we have? 20. I still need another 10. Oh my god. So... let's do it this way. There's 10. So technically we would overbuild slightly or underbuild slightly. I think I've been overbuilding slightly. Because this is where this cuts. I really don't like doing this. The whole just looping it unto itself. This feels like an Ouroboros. Am I pronouncing that right? Like an Ouroboros build or something. If I switch the... I'm trying to think if there's any real variation. Oh, you know what? This blueprint won't work. Wait. Okay, first of all, that's a problem. Blueprints aren't... freaking things aren't even facing the right way. Ooh, dang. That would have been fun to test and figure out. Well, we would have figured it out, easily. So let's get this pointed the right way. The speed modules feed the rocket control units. Rocket. Now, this will not work with the old power poles. I'll show you right now. So this is the old power pole. There's no gaps that would make this work. Now, if we want to try, we could probably do like this. It still doesn't work. Well, we could do... Oh, that would do it. That would technically do it. That feels filthy. Maybe that's why I'm gonna do it. We can still use the old power poles. There's also going to be instances... Another reason why I'm doing it this way is there's going to be instances where steel is, like, the king, right? If you didn't build up your steel, you might not have power poles at the ready. So designing all these builds to be able to accommodate the low power pole, I think, is a huge boon. Boon? B-O-O-N? Yeah, blessing, a boon? Yeah. Right? Just gonna deconstruct and reconstruct these. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do instead? Is the game paused? There we go. Okay, now everything's facing the right way. Inserters don't move if they don't have power. The game is in... Oh, no! Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I had a freak out. We're fine. The game is in editor mode, which is usually paused, I believe. Make sanity sane again. Just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Boom. Easy cake, right? The game's paused, so that way inserters won't move anyway, but we also have no power in this little thing, so that's why that's doing that. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. You are processing units. You are Rocket control units. You are red, green. Now, let's redo the math here. I have 30. 30 times 5 is 150. 150 divided by 15 is 10, right? So this is oh no, this is half as many. This has to be red, because we're using half the line anyway. I'll just do it this way. This outside has to be red. It cannot be any less, or the chips will starve. And then it turns into that Sarah McLachlan or whoever commercial with the starving puppies and the starving animals and stuff. And that commercial's like freaking 4 minutes long or something, isn't it? Like, man, I'm not heartless. Like, my pet of choice are black cats. Because I want to make sure that all, you know, I still meet people today, like, that are superstitious, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, oh, I bet you walk under ladders too. Not normally? Is that a thing that happened? Do people, like, you know, hey, what are you gonna do after work? Oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna, you know, smooch my significant other. I'm gonna have a nice meal. I'll cook. I'm gonna have a beer, and then I'm gonna walk under some ladders for 6 to 12 hours. Superstition is funny to me. Oh, that's not what I want. Rocket control unit. So this is a T5. Oh, no. JMegs T5 rocket control. Sounds awesome. It also sounds like a cartoon show from the 80s, doesn't it? What was that one that was, it was a Nickelodeon. It was like Hey Arnold artistically, but it was, or Rugrats, maybe. But it was all like skateboarding and rollerblades. Crap. Rocket power? Rocket something? That doesn't matter. Anyway, there's rocket control, press to production. We already have LDSs being made when it comes to yellow science. Now, that's probably not enough LDSs for us to do our job, now that I really think about it. But that is rockets, rocket control. Can go literally anywhere. I'm going to guess I don't have... Oh, it's 20. Oh, and I think I have 20 here. Oh, that's perfect. That's 1 a second. Cool. So there's rocket control units. This is going to be its own deal. Because it's its own blueprint. Okay. This is every single blueprint we need for the rocket. The rocket itself is going to be handcrafted. Artisan. Oh, I lied. I need concrete. I don't think I want a concrete blueprint. I think someone will just make concrete. I don't think I'm going to care about it. Someone will make concrete, right? You're not going to tell me what it takes to craft you. Okay, steel plate, processing units, electric engines, pipe, concrete. Oh, processing units. I would like a sugar stash of that. Can I get a sugar stash of that? I guess I already have this like this, right? I'm going to call that good enough. Alright, let's walk through the tech tree. I can't believe we're almost at the end. Like, we could do a full run. Now, with all the blueprints we made. And then it's just tweaking and whatever else. If we want to change our methodology, we make tweaks. We start a new blueprint book. We just keep doing the whole thing. So, I have red science. I have green science. I have blue science. I have purple science. I have yellow science. I have rocket control units. I have processing units. I have flying robot frames. I have low density structures. I have batteries. I have electric engines. I have steel. I have lubricant. That's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. I have blue science. I have sulfur. I have advanced circuits. I have engines. I have advanced circuits. I have plastic. I have oil. We have oil. We have oil. If we want, we have military, which is somewhere. Here it is. We have our intermediates. Is there anything else that I would like to craft and have on hand? We have rail, we have signals. We're making trains manually, we're making cars manually. We're not doing anything with bots. We could. It's not important if I'm doing the rocket thing. We have belts, we have all the belts. We have the express stuff designed. If somebody really wants express belts, fine, have it, whatever. It's there. We're not doing solars. Power is handcrafted. Drills are ready. Oil pumps need to be handcrafted. We're not doing electric smelters, even though we need it for technology. We're not stashing it anywhere. We're not doing nuclear. We're doing level 2 assembling units because we need them. The assembly machine's right there. The only productivity modules we're using are the ones we have for science. We have all the smelting, we have rocket fuel, we have low density structures, we have rocket control units. We have green circuits, we have red circuits, we have blue circuits in terms of science. I'm making, like, no military, aside from yellow ammunition, which we could also make red ammunition. Actually, I do want to modify our military science. I do want a sugar stash of that. Sugar stash might be a really weird phrase if it's the first time you're hearing me say it. What I mean by sugar stash is, like, I want, like, a little cache of goodies. Like an ant stashing away calories or whatever so they can survive the winter months, right? Like, you're being a busy bee, you're stashing away all these carbs and sugars and fats and stuff. So well, you could do it. So that's my little sugar stash. Like, in a rainy day, I could biddly bop over here, biddly bam, we got our stuff. I could get to red ammunition just with these 3 things, which I might. I might not even do military science, but, like, this might be just copy-pastable in its own right. Which might not be a terrible plan. So let's update that. Military science is not required for the end game. At all. But that's there. I was going through the inventory list. We're not making... Oh yeah, we are making grenades and walls, technically. It's not necessary. We're not making lasers. We're not making radars. We're not making artillery because we're not going to get that high in the tech tree. What is this? Clear port. Okay. And this is all infinite stuff. Cool. I think we're done. I think we're ready for another new draft. So, game, single player, load game. We're going to use the same world we've been, just to make sure that we're maintaining consistency. I think that's fair. New game. Next. Import map string. Boop. Boop. See that I'm changing nothing, that everything is the same. The only thing I shut off is cliffs. I frickin' can't stand cliffs. I'm sure it's amazing, but it's not for me. So here's our map. Realistically, like I said before, the entire base should pretty much fit in this little cubby right here. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. So, alright. Without further ado, go ahead and get started. Let's see if I've gotten any faster, which I doubt. Okay, we got all the stuff. 10 bullets, 8 plates. I know there is literally one rock over here somewhere. That's the guy. Yep, there's no other rocks over here. If we do a bit of a drive, there are. It is worth it to come all the way over here and get this. For sure. It absolutely is. Because of the... Yeah, 42 coal. Oof. Mama. Amazing. Not to mention the 47 stone, which is a huge deal. Huge. Y-U-G-E. Huge. So we're going to play for an hour. This is, I guess, officially the start of our real dry run, right? With all of the things being made. I would like to get about 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours is where I'd like to be with the whole thing. Realistically, if we were speed running, that would be a different set of blueprints. I wouldn't be belting anything at all. Realistically, I would just put stuff in a box and I would count it exactly. I need 300 yellow science or whatever. I need 1,300 yellow science to beat the game. I'm getting got. Just get it. It's fine. I wanted to have fish for dinner anyway. I'm all about that Mediterranean diet. Amph. Amph. Okay. That. Actually, just make all 5. I was gonna say so many more things. Yes, this is our driver. Yeah, okay. So 6.5 hours is where I'd like to be at. If we're at a comfortable low 7, that would be fine as well. Like, we end at about 7 hours and like 15 minutes. That would be cool. When I first tried this, I think I mentioned this before, when I first tried the sub 8 hour, what really happened was, like, skin of my teeth. I think I did it in 7 hours and 57 minutes or something. Like, it was reload, 5 autosaves ago. What could I have done differently? And the thing is, I overbuilt so much. I was like, well, I definitely need bots. You don't need bots. I was like, I definitely need a 2-lane train network. You don't need a 2-lane train network. You don't need any of that crap. It was a huge waste of effort, really. Yeah, let's go grab more iron. Hopefully have some coal by now. Set up some other stoof. Okay. I'm gonna go back to harvesting more trees. There's kind of nothing I could do right now while that all just percolates. I could micromanage 1 or 2 more mines as that's all going on, but I'm not going to bother too much. Speaking of which, do I have enough stone? I don't. Crap. I do want to get some more drills going on. I'm actually pretty happy that we have fairly compact builds, very inexpensive builds. Most of the things that we have spec'd out do not require red belt, do not require red splitters, can be built with the smallest power poles, and make that easier on the player, I think. I'm sure there's also the conflicting school of thought, or whatever, that's going to be like, dude, if you just have one frickin' substation, it takes care of all those power poles, makes it so much easier. That's valid. That does cost more production. It also costs more research, which, you know, I'm really hoping, like I said, this inspires folks to pick up their own series and start their own look at the game and be like, well, this is how I would have done it. Yeah, awesome. That's totally cool. My philosophy is never my way or the highway. It's, well, this is how I would do it, but I'd like to see how you would do it. You know, that's kind of... that's kind of the gamer thing. It's a gamer thing to do. Just be like, "Oh, this is how I would slice this." You don't have to slice it this way. You don't have to slice it at all. You know, just break it in half. Cool. I don't think I've seen people eat a banana that way, but all right. Whatever. Whatever brings you the utmost joy. I think that's all the coal I need for that. I just had a magnificent brain fart. Oh yeah, just keep making stuff. That. Take another one of those. These two drills I'm making are going to be for copper. Ba 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 ba. All right, well that's happening. That can be happening. That can be happening. I need that and that. Thank you. So many belts. So many things. Maybe it might be more fortuitous for me to not do belts, but do mining stuff first. Kind of regardless of what I do choose, it's a pretty safe bet I'm going to need gears. So if I really don't know what I should be doing, gears actually aren't a bad take. They're needed in belts, they're needed in research, they're needed in the drills, they're needed in almost everything at this low tech level. So if you don't know what end product you want to make, making the intermediary isn't a bad call. That's my 2 cents. I need way more copper. Thank you. At a minimum, I'd like to get the labs spun up. Labs take a lot of handcrafting time because of the circuits. Well, not necessarily the circuits themselves, but like because they need wire and because they need a ton of crap. What am I missing? So I have 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. That'll be 15. 20. Okay. Time for the thing, yeah? I think I nuzzle it in right about... Yeah, right about there is fine. I don't need to be super duper particular about it. I will need one of these, so let's tap that back. Let's rewind that. Oh, I also need pipes. I don't know why I keep forgetting pipes. They're totally real. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're super not kidding me. You know what? Judgment call. Cool. That made that very easy for me. Okay, I need 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Not wood, thank you. I thought I forgot something. Give me up with 20 of that. I'll take that, thank you. I noticed I loaded these fairly unevenly. But just getting about 10 or so items into it will be more than enough. More drills, yep. Oh, not more drills. There's the remaining 10 science I require. Now more drills? Let's do belts. Let's wait here for a hot second. Oh, coffee. Yeah. Num 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 num. Oh, golly. That's got some strumph to it. Oh, my word. Goodness gracious. Goodness gladius. The sword. There we go. Okay. My estimation is it will be at about the same spot after 1 hour. I don't think we'll have a ton of gains. Let's do 10, 20 of that. I don't think we'll have super big gains. Oh, that's me. Hold on, my Discord. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. Well, hold on. Okay, my bad. I'm not good at remembering to set that up. The Discord streamer mode or whatever is really weird. I don't like using it. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know, like, oh yeah, exactly this thing. It acts really wonky with Windows 11, or my thing of Windows 11. I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I don't like using it. I prefer to have a bit more control. So for me, going and manually turning it off and on is not like the biggest deal ever. That. Always keep them hands busy, yo. Not quite in the right spot, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and set up our mining blueprints. How about that for that? That for that. That for that. Cool. Totally works for me. Not needed, not needed, not needed. Oh, that was fast. I only had 2 of them. At least have 2 more. The sound of that chime meant that logistics is done, which is awesome. I'm gonna grab a little more iron and a splitter, a bunch more belt. That connects like that. Oh, that's a ghost. That's a toasty ghost. I wonder if there's a mod. There probably is. For foresighted jerks like me, I wonder if there's a way you could say that if it's a ghost, don't connect stuff. Because that's what boggles my butt more often than anything. Is it looks like it's connected, but I'm one square off. Son of a gun. It totally looks connected, but it 0% is connected. It feels connected. It's not connected. It's disassociated all over the place. And you won't know till it's too late. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. That takes care of that. Do another iron run real quick here. I think in the past I've done like 5 or 6 burner drills. This time I only did 4. I'm not really too sure why. I don't know why I did less. But I did less. I know I'm going to definitely need all of that. Actually, while I'm identifying the problem, I don't know why I'm not fixing it. Problem immediately fixed. Anytime, I find, at least with myself, anytime I start a statement with, you know, I really should be. Yes. Yes, I should be. Whatever was going to come after that, yes. You know, I really should be doing, yes. Don't even finish the rest of the sentence. Yes, you should be doing whatever you're thinking of. Or, you know, it'd be really great right here. Yes, do that as well. Do that also as well. Just do that also as well. Yep, hit me up with at least 3 of that and some of this. Nope. Son of a biscuit. There we go. Easy fix. Okay, there's the 3 I need for that. You don't need to be plugged in anymore. Okay, power is now automated. Amazing. That's good. There we go. Grab more iron. Grab more belt. But I tidied all this up a little bit. Okay, if anything needs to be humming at 100%, it is iron. Copper I don't need probably too much more before we get online. Oh, out of coal. Hit me up with that. That. I don't think I need 72 more. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That seems good. Okay. Thank you for that. That also leaves plenty of room for boilers. Okay, we got inserters, we got belts. I need drills. That can take its time to make. I don't need the drills right now. Let's connect all that. Now we're going to concentrate on the input, not the output. Putting this stuff on a belt makes no sense right now. Getting it into the furnaces certainly does, though. 1, 2, nope. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like last time, we're going to keep our hands busy. I have all the power poles I'll need for a little bit. So it'd be fortuitous right now just to get them all deployed while we're still handcrafting a bunch of crap anyway. I'll take that. That goes there. Thank you. This ensures that we are a lot less confused later with that ghost problem I mentioned. That's good. That's clean. That's clean. I'm not handcrafting stuff right now. That's fortunate. I'm gonna go get more iron so we can keep the process a-going. There's that. I also need that. Oh, for God's sake. Remember that ghost thing I just mentioned? That's just gonna keep a-happening. Okay. We're actually gonna be getting our own iron. This way. I want a little more. That's 4 more. Belts. Schvelt's belts. And now we're good. And getting out of that burner phase kind of as quickly as we can. And having enough. Like, if you cut the line too early, you can just stagnate yourself, and that also really sucks. Good enough, that's all the belts I wanted to use anyway, I guess. I believe we set up all the underneath these and all of the splitters to go all the way back. There's that. Good deal. Okay. And that should make it all the way back here. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Incredible. I'll take all that. I'm going to... Oh, that was it. That's all that allotted me? Oof. Because we're not direct feeding, it does take a hot second for all the iron to come all the way from the mines to up here. It's fine. Once we get backed up a little bit, it's going to be much, much, much less noticeable. The delay. Yeah, just keep tooling these out, man. Take 10 of that. That's better, thank you. I can cut copper. We don't really need a ton of copper to get the beginning game going. It's definitely not as required as iron. Iron is king for quite some time. So I'm going to hammer down on this for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Until our reserves pick up. Yep, there we go. Now we're talking with the fire. Oh, suck. Ugh. That did not work the way I hoped. There we go. Now we're good. But like I said, I got the time. I got the materials. Let's paste some stuff. Oh, farts. What am I running into? Am I running into the ghost and the ghost is knocking me out? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay. There's that. We'll do another iron grab. I'll take another 10 of that. I'm also going to need more power plants on the Soonish. I also need more inserters on the Soonish. What I might do is I might push and hook up the belt maker very soon, before we even get to copper. That might be a good call. Oh, I'm out of... Alright. I guess that told me what I was doing next. I can't wait to deploy more stuff. Nope. Aw. Guess what, idiot? Nope. I can already tell we're low on power. Some of the drills are flashing between green and yellow. Oh, Okay, cancel that, please. 1, 2, 1. And then I'll also need some inserter action. I never have any qualms about manipulating my handcraft queue. It doesn't bother me. Like, it's supposed to be worked with, right? Like, if you queue up a bunch of stuff, make sure it's useful. Like, make sure, like, you can actually use it right away. Another thing to pay attention to is it's the difference between crafting 5 of something 4 times or crafting 20 of something once. Because you can't actually use the 20 of something until all the requisite stuff is built. But if you queue it up 5 over and over and over again, I want 5 of this, 5 of this, 5 of this, 5 of this, you'll get the first 5 much faster, and you can continue your work. I hope that made sense. I don't know if that made any sense. I thought I made some inserters and stuff. Okay, can I get 5 of that? That's why I click 5 over and over and over again instead of holding shift. Is because that guarantees I'll get more earlier. 1, 2, 1, 2. That would explain why that one has never worked. Oh, completely slipped my mind on it. Ugh, you ever have a stretch and you can feel all the synapses and nerves and everything in the muscle tissue and just be like, oh god, how long have I slumbered? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So make 5, please. I need 1, 2, 3. Make 5, please. I need about, let's go 10 long arm. Let's say 40 inserter. And then a bunch of belt. That'll get us really close to what we need to finish that off. Over there to get belts set up. What am I doing right now? Oh, let's finish the rest of the power poles. And we're done. I thought I had another row to do. I didn't realize it just had the one more to place. Right now, yeah, I'm just going to go through and place all the crap I have. Right now, that means power poles. That one's not necessary, actually. I'm gonna go make that change real quick after I place all these. I'm trying to be a little exacting about it. I think that was everything. Okay, this is test live 3. Boop. Load game. Blueprint world. Where's our OG? That one's not needed. Okay. Updated in both. Back to it. You might be like, dude, it's one power pole, who cares? Yeah, maybe. But if I've made the same mistake dozens of times, that can add up to a fair amount of wood that someone might not have, and then also a fair amount of steel, or copper someone might not have. So I'd rather just get it done, dusted, and cleaned, right? What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to manually feed these things. I also need probably 20 of that throughout the game. Yep, doing this saves me a fair amount of time for sure. Actually, I'm just going to put this right here, and then we'll at least have the box. That, cool. Have fun with that. As for me... Nope. It feels super great getting it on the line. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, that is officially automated. Nice. Okay, that takes care of that a little bit for me. Since we have so much iron on the line now, that's also going to happen. I don't have boxes yet. I would like way more inserters. I gotta start moving a little bit over towards... Iron box, yep, thank you. I gotta start moving towards copper production. Let's trim a bunch of that out so I could actually get some drills. That was all the belts. Hopefully when I get back over there, we'll have some. I don't need a ton of copper oh, I did miss a line. I don't need a ton of copper production, but I do need some. There we go, already 60 belts, look at that. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, that took that all out of my wind. Out of my sails? Wind out of my sails, there we go. Some of these are words, trust me. I'm a licensed wordsman. And we're almost done with the drills. Yeah, 6 is actually going to be more than enough for the start. For some circuits, enough to get inserters, for sure. And boop, there's the first piece. Power looking so fine. What are we at, like 35 minutes or something? Oh yeah, nice. Okay, that's literally all the copper I have for now. I did not document that this is supposed to be red belts. Unfortunate. Copper now? Awesome. Nope. Oh, right, I'm not putting it to the line right away. Fine. It doesn't take a ton, like I said, it doesn't take a ton of copper for a lot of the beginning bits to make sense. So 510, 510. That should be enough for us to get at least a little started. Oh, I need more of that, which I need more copper for. Boo. Yeah, just keep it going. Keep it going. Out of iron, as one would expect. Suspect? Well, maybe one, then the other, but either way. 3, there's 3. Thought I had one of those at the ready. Give me 2. Thanks. And because we already got the belts a-flowing, this ain't that big of a deal. Oh, why am I building crap over here when I still don't have circuit production? Because I'm really smart, that's why. Oh, beans. Now what I could do is, if I don't want any other process to really kick on yet, but I want green circuits for myself, there you go. Up with 4 of those. I'll take all of that. So by just purposefully delaying other processes from coming online, this should hopefully start kicking over greens. There we go. Now we got some fresh pressed greens, right? Let's see. Are we ready for red science? Not quite. What I do want though is this. That is something I actively want. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, 1 more of that. 15 more of that. I'm going to take that, so that helps me do a little bit of this crafting. I do need another 5 of that, so I can actually get the assembly bits online. Hey, friend. Nope. Oh, I can't click it because it's not real. Story of today. I did grab the belts, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Inserters for days. How's our pollution at? We actually might be getting attacked soon. I wonder if that's a good sign that we're getting attacked sooner and sooner and sooner. Meaning, like, we're moving faster, so we're generating more pollution earlier. That means blah, 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 blah. We're doing generally better. I wonder if that's a clean takeaway. I want steel to start stacking. Armor. Weapon. Lights. Let's start with that. Okay, that's looking really good. I would very much like to get Red Science online. And if I'm bored, I can craft way more laboratories. Laboratories? Because you're bored? Ah, yes, laboratories. For researching bored people, yes. Ah, I see you're bored. How does that make you feel? Oh, oh well, I guess we're done sciencing forever. Thank you. I need copper. Yeah, just start cranking out labs. I have all the inserters and crap I need now, so let's get the rest of some of this built. Very soon I'm going to have to go and add more drills, which I'm hoping our little supply chest has some sweet goodies for us. Thank you. I did miss another row of power lines. Not a big surprise. I do it often enough that I kind of figured it was just done, or at least my muscle memory's like, oh, you totally did that 4 times already. This run, it's done. Don't worry about it. The same logic works with memory. I don't know if that's a global thing, but you lay all the cards down, all like a deck of 52 cards. You lay them down, face down on a table, and you draw 2 at a time, and that's your turn. If they match suit, it's a pair, and that's it. You get a point. You get to go again. That's memory. I'm incredibly good at playing memory as long as we only play one time. Because my brain hangs on to the old stuff too much. And then it's like, well, this is an issue. I'm going to leave that there. This is an issue, and I don't know where that card was. And I'm like, but you remember where the 4 was, right? I'm like, yeah, it's right here. And I just can't let it go. I can't remember where the 4 is now. It's weird. I don't know if it's weird. Maybe it's not weird. Oh, I don't know why I'm making drills. But that's absolutely how my brain works. So if we play one game of memory, exactly one game, I'll kill it. I'll absolutely kill it. Aside from that, though, if we play several games, I'm going to be just garbage. Garbage! Because I hang on to the memory of stuff too well, and that's where that becomes a thing. Yep. Hit me up with a whole mess of that, please. Crap. Nope. Okay, there's red science. I already know what that is. Oh. It's a little surprising when I actually run out of belt because I think I go and I grab a ton of belt and it's like, oh, right. I guess I always knew this could happen. And then when it happens, I'm just absolutely shocked. Can I have... Make me just 8 of those and 10 of those, and now I'm out of belts again. Thanks. I have some laboratories to place. One more of that, and I need... What is this? 9? So I'll take... Ugh, not enough. Let me guess, I'm out of copper. Nope, I'm out of iron this time. These machines should have a fair amount stashed. They do. There's 10 I'll queue, and I'll minus 1 for 9. I need more belts. Thank you. How's our power? Yep. 2, 4, 6. I never placed those, actually. So I'll take 6. 5, 10, 12. That takes care of that. Boop, boo da boo. Boop, boo da boo. Can I have better gun? Thank you. Increase my combat effectiveness by a significant margin. Oh. I don't have any... There we go. Just make a whole mess. Thank you. Labs are at half productivity. Why? Because the factories are at half productivity. Thanks for noticing. I already got all the power crap queued up. I'm going to slap that down while I am of the mind to do so. Then I also need 10, 12 pipes. So 5, 10. Put that 10 right in the back. That's for stone bricks. And this wooden chest will hold all the garbage I don't want. Which isn't going to be a lot of garbage. It's literally that gun, the drills. That looks like it. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. While we're not needing this for green science, I'll take that. Thank you. Let's just get that belt filled. There's that. You can become turret. Thank you. If you haven't noticed by now, like, I'm a generally really thankful kind of guy. I'll thank inanimate objects, sure. Why not? Hey, appreciate the time, effort, and stuff, right? They can't say you're welcome. But I kind of figure everything in the universe appreciates being appreciated. It's a simple deal. Right? It's a simple deal. What time we at? Like 45? 46, okay. Yep, we'll play to 1 hour. And then we'll see how stuff flows. Yep, all the labs are running now. Awesome. Heavy armor is going to be a big upgrade from the light armor. The only real gotcha for it really is steel. We're not overproducing enough iron yet for steel to be free-flowing. Realistically, I have a whole nother set of mines I need to deploy to get that really to where we'll have a lot of steel. So that's a nice thing to just have done. Okay, there's that. That'll get us our 18 megawatts standard. Yep, perfect. I have ammo on me. I don't have turrets because that. Do I have drills? I have 21 drills. How many assembly machines? I'll just take the assembly machines. Thank you. Okay, I don't have to worry about copper again for a while. With these assembly machines, I wanted to get this done. I don't have green. Now I do. I want it queued up so that we can stockpile a little bit. Then that, and then that, and then that, and that, as like keep going. Alright, power lines first. Okay. There's green science ready to go. Now, most of our builds, again, have not been spec'd for red belts. I just don't really feel they're super necessary for all the timies and stuff. We'll need them for the bus. We will also need them for... You're not powered. We'll need them for the bus. We'll also need them for mining. We'll need them for a couple of things. But the grand scheme, I don't need red belts, which is cool. Blueprint world... I think I might have nuked this guy when I was doing my purging before. Let's see here. You, and you. Get a rebuild of the OG. Okay, good stuff. Load. S-Live 3. Another 10 minutes or so? What? How did this ever be connected? Yep, that makes sense. Okay, one more fix. I have to do this stuff when I come to it, or I won't remember. And that's a problem. Because I'll sign this and I'll put this into production or whatever. I'll be like, hey, here, go on the website, get the thing, here's the book, have fun. Or whatever. And then the big issue with that is it's like, someone's going to be like, oh, hey, you forgot a thing. And I'm like, damn it, I knew I forgot a thing. I knew that was a problem. And I didn't fix it anyway. You know, that's the gotcha. That's how my brain operates. So we're going to just save and save. Load. Cool. Alright, so that's all handled. Any turrets now? Yeah, 4. Okay, cool. I'd like to start sprinkling some defenses around. Mostly looks like we're going to get attacked either from the west or the south. But here's 4 turrets, which is straight up overkill. 10 in each. There we go. Cool. I do need more coal going. Can I get more belts? And more drills? Did I grab wire? I don't want wire. Thank you. Appreciate, but, nah. More turrets? 2 more. Perfect. That's about what I was hoping for. I must have built this right on the edge. Once we have more turrets, we'll go on our murder spree, but we're not quite there yet. This is my favorite part, I think. Just knocking out all the research. Boop boo boo, boop boo boo, boop boo boo. Should remix that, maybe. Ba 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 boop boo boo. Ba 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 boop boo boo. Ba ba boop boo boo. Boop 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 boo boo. Something like that. Yeah, I could do it. I'm bad with music, but probably could. Might could. While we're waiting, more polls, please. And more polls, please. I'm gonna just keep going, really. 3 gun turrets is not really enough for me to commit combat. Not to a level that I would appreciate. So I'm gonna just sprinkle these around the base, like I said, and just keep everything a little high and tight. Also like a radar, which I can't afford. Good enough. Oh, we already have green signs. Oh, that was fast. I thought that was after the other research, but nope. Good stuff. Inserters, I have belts. I have... We're out of iron. We're out of iron because we're out of coal. Okay, yeah, coal needs to back up a bit. I just threw down a bunch more mines. Yeah, see how dense it is now? Yep, I just placed a few more. I guess. Good progress. Have not been attacked yet. I kind of figured we would be at this point. How much time we in on this? 53 minutes. Let's go... oh, no. No, because there's 3 nests right next to each other. I'm going to need more than 5 turrets. Is this something I wouldn't mind helping out? Yes, this is something I could... Well, I say that, but iron is low. Yep. Coal's all caught back up. Easy street. Easy style. I can tell we don't have excess iron, because if we did, steel would be filled up. As we're motoring through a lot of these techs, that's kind of what's the deal. Like, we're consuming all this stuff for good reason. That concludes all of the red technology. That's easy. Then let's do this real quick. Make that a little more punchy. 7 turrets is enough? Give me one more. Oh, that was fast. Do I have enough kabang bang? Now I've got enough kabang bang. Once ammo really evens out a bit more, this won't be that big of a deal. Like, I designed everything in a certain manner for a certain reason for us to have ammunition ready to party. Right? Can't believe the pollution is not... It's just getting there right now. And of course I'm going to attack at night. My favorite. Okay, I think I've changed my requisite. Remember I said, like, when we first started this, I'm like, I'd like to get all of red and green done in an hour. I think the proper scope is you could get all of red done in an hour. Full base deployment and red complete in an hour. I have the steel axe, I have fast inserters, which are both red tech. I think that works out pretty well. I did not make armor for myself. That's fine. The only one that's gonna... Oh, shit, they're on me. Not too bad. Fish, 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 fish. I don't have repair kits. Ah, nards. Stuff is not too badly damaged. The damaged items in your inventory will be summoned last. That's how that works. So with the 8 turrets that we have, when I deploy them out, the 8th one is going to be the most damaged. That guy just not going to fire? Oh, thanks, mate. 1 turret lost. Out of all that. Yeah, I came out with 8. I'm coming back with 7. Without any repair kits on me because I'm out of iron, I think that worked out really well. Just knocking out 3 nests like that real fast. And yeah, so red tech in an hour is very incredibly feasible. 100%. 100% can do. Ooh-wee. Can do. I'm going to deploy the excess turrets that I have that are undamaged. I have, what, 3 more undamaged? I'll drop the 3 over here. Oh. That was all... Oh, no, we already beat all of the red. Nice. Nice, nice. Nope. Okay. Thought I had a few more on me. Drills, turrets, iron. So I could do some repair kit make. We won't get repair kits in any of our blueprints until we get quite a bit farther. I think I called it Electric Rail is the name of the blueprint that we're going to come across that's going to have that stuff on it. I called it Electric Rail because it deals with both electric power poles and, you guessed it, rail. Okay, there's that. Here's this. Here's this. Good stuff. Okay. What time we got? 57 minutes. I think I'm gonna call that here for our third dry run. Oh, let's place our iron before we call it here. There we go. That's it. Cool. I'm very happy with this. We did not get attacked once. We were able to get on the offensive. We got all of Red Science done, deployed. Yeah, this is looking great. If I had to roughly estimate, I think we're on track for 7 hours. If I could get it sub 7, I'll be super happy. I'd love to get to 6 hour. If we get to that 6 hour mark, that means we're really in butter. We're in butter zone. And that's, of course, without doing any real measurements of, like, we need exactly this much money, we need exactly this much time, we need I did rough mental math at best, and the calculator helped out too. Thanks. Thanks, calculator. But anyway, yeah, let's call this here. Thank you for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.